about that. You know, this week's Christmas for a lot of people, and we want to wish everybody a happy Christmas, and enjoy the season of giving, and the spirit of love may abound.
Yes, we hope so.
I can tell you where the spirit of love is anything but abounding, and that is with our Erstwhile Tommy Tuberville, coach, as he likes to be called as a grown man. And he has come out again and doubled down on his hatred for Islam. He calling Islam a cult. He is called to deport Islamic citizens of this country. And he has now been designated an anti-Muslim extremist. And I think that designation fits his rhetoric.
It absolutely does. He's now become the first senator to be labeled an anti-Muslim extremist. How proud has the state got to be of that?
And he's very proud of it, Josh.
Yeah.
Social media, that he wears this hatred as a badge of honor. Now, I don't think he really understands the Muslim faith at all, but I think he does understand racism and hate. I think he understands that perfectly. You know, for a guy that whose career was made on the backs of black men, he sure has shown his colors as my interpretation, a racist Islamophobe. But again, that's my opinion.
Well, you know, I would say, first of all, I would bet that over the course of his coaching career, he had a number of players who probably practiced Islam and were Muslim, and that they were vital parts of his team and were good men, all of them. And you know, and so yeah, you're right. And the thing about Tommy Tuberville is I'm not sure that he has any real specific hardline beliefs about anything aside from what's best for helping Tommy Tuberville. And I think this is another in a long line of things that he does simply to hide the fact that he has no idea really how to govern, and he has no willpower whatsoever to go in and make himself a better senator, a better servant of the public, a better person to you know, for young people to aspire to. He has no desire whatsoever for people to make the lives of the folks of this state better. You know, and that I think is far more troubling than just the stupid, ignorant rhetoric that he has espoused numerous times now. I mean, it's not just this; it's, you know, the stuff about reparations a while back, and the stuff about immigration, you know, and now we've gotten to this, and you know, he really has, with the stuff that he's talked about with these poor kids up at the School of Islam in Homewood. You know, he's put those kids in some danger, I would say. You know, I mean, he's really kind of shined the spotlight on them and called this school that they're at. You know, he's cast it in a light that makes people suspect them of some sort of nefarious acts. And I would say that in this day and age, when you do that, you take a real risk of putting some people in danger. And I don't think he cares. And that is probably the most, you know, troubling and disappointing thing, that so many people in this state have elected this guy and are willing to elect him again to be the governor. You know, when this is the way he behaves, it's really, really bothersome to me.
Well, and while you see, and I understand what you're saying about his policies, that he has none, but if you espouse this type of hate, doesn't there have to be some modicum of hate in your heart, or is this all performative? I mean, it's hard for me to believe it's just performative.
But I mean, a lot of this is performative. This started over at not establishing a school, but just moving a school from one location to another to get permission. He has nothing else to talk about. He's presented no policies. He's presented no platforms. All he's doing is presenting hatred.
But does he really think the people of Alabama are that hateful? But I want to move on.